Hi, Merrit Boyle, Pride Personal Training, the pridepersonaltraining.com, talking about mentality and what it takes to be successful. Certainly we train, 35, 40 people here every single day, people pouring their hearts out. Some people are more successful than others. At the Pride Personal Training, we always push people to their limits. And everyone has incremental results. Some people have quick results in the beginning, some people towards the end. And what I've seen, the consistency as far as success is concerned, is reaching deep down, finding something extra. That it's not just about your body. Your body is gonna give up. Your body's gonna give up long before what's inside gives up. So you gotta focus on tapping into that resource that's inside that's gonna put you through this. The person that got in the car to drive to your gym, to the Pride, to make it all happen, you gotta tap into that passion. You gotta not just worry about your body. Your body's gonna shut down. Your body's going to say, hey, I can't do anymore. And what you got to do is you got to think about the person you want to become. What's real important is you got to put yourself in the mindset of the person you want to be. Whether it be 3 months down the road, 4 months down the road, that person that you envisioned for yourself, that you had you start this journey, that real self inside that's waiting to come out, you got to envision that person, bring that person back to current day, and then live accordingly. Right now, along with that's going to come a lot of suffering, a lot of shortness of breath, a lot of pain. You don't worry about that. You don't worry about no pain, no suffering. You guys just push through. This is your time to make something happen. There's no time to waste. 3 hours after your workout, 4 hours after your workout, 5 hours after your workout, there's not a thing you can do about what you have in front of you, the 6 inches in front of you. You can't have any distractions come about. You can't worry about friends talking to you, waving you. Hey, come here for a second. I'll tell you a little story. And I don't hear about no story. You don't worry about no story when you're going down and you're getting down and dirty with the weights. It's about making it happen. So you got to focus on why you started, what drives you, what led you to this path, right? And also, what's important to realize is that it's an hour and a half. Give it everything you got. Don't worry about the repercussions of the soreness. Don't worry about, hey, I got to stop a second, catch my breath. You can catch your breath, get right back in there, make it happen. But you got to push yourself to be that person in current day that you want to be 6 months down the road, if that makes sense. It's the more important thing is that person will not be achieved through this current body you have, or else you're going to stay the current body you have. If you're lifting and you're doing what you can do, you're not going to change. You got to put yourself in the mindset of that person you want to become and make it happen. And lastly, I know I had some trainer here, a couple people here, these 2.5 pound weights, 2.5 pound weight on this, it's on the rack, going tricep. I threw the 45s each side. I said, let's rack it down. He said, hold up now. There's a 2.5 pound weight on this. That take that 2 pound. That thing's going for the ride. If you waste the time to pull this off the rack because it's on there and you're putting 45s on there to tricep extension, stop it. Leave the 2.5. It's going for a ride. It's amusement park ride for a 2.5 pound weight. He's going for the ride. She's going for the ride. That's what you got to focus on. That's the mentality you have to have. You're going for the ride. If there are 2.5 pounds on there, if there's 5 on there, and you throw the 45s on there and do extensions, you look at those weights and say, you know what? You're going for a ride today. Don't worry about taking those 2.5, 5 pounds off. There's a little extra something on there for your triceps. So important on this, make it happen. Be the person you want to be. Bring it back here present day and go after it. This is all about you and making your dreams come true, and you can do it. You just got to believe. Nothing gets in your way. Eliminate distractions and get to work. You can do this. The Pride Personal Training.